Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the movie Isn't It Romantic? Okay, so I went to the first showing on the first day of this film, and when I got in the theater there were only 2 other women in there, so that kind of made me a little nervous for the actors and everyone involved in the film. I mean, I know it was early and it was an early showtime, but I still expected to see maybe at least 20 people in the theater, something like that. Anyway, let's get right to the review. So the way I like to do my reviews is I have 5 different categories that I like to review. The first one is groove time, which is basically how long it takes for, the movie to kind of get going and keep me interested. The second one is surprises, like was there anything about the film that just caught me off guard, or like something about the script that I was like, oh, okay, I see you, I didn't know that was gonna happen. The third, predictable ending. Like, can I already tell what's gonna happen, like at the beginning of the film, midway through the film, or what? So we're gonna judge a little bit about that predictable ending as well. The next thing that I like to review, the watch category. So basically, I want to give you my opinion on, is it a date night film? Is it a, go out with your girls or guys type of film? Is it a, Netflix and chill type of film, watch at home thing, that sort of thing. And the last thing I like to review, or basically give my opinion on, is popcorn size. Now I know some people give stars or numbers out of 5 or 10, but I'm going to give you popcorn size. I'm going to let you know whether you need a small, a medium, or a large popcorn to enjoy this film with. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Groove time. The Pretty Woman song was playing at the beginning of the film, so that kind of made me, sing along. So, and at the beginning of the film, when Rebel Wilson's character, Natalie, when she's at work and stuff, that was pretty interesting. So I'd say the groove time was pretty well. Within like the first 15 minutes, I felt entertained, and I'm pretty sure within like the first 3 or 4 minutes, I definitely got a laugh in. So the groove time was pretty decent. Now, on to the surprises. Something that really surprised me about the film was, in the film, Natalie finds herself trapped in a romantic comedy. But the surprising things to me were actually the way she found herself in the romantic comedy and the way she gets out of the romantic comedy. So without giving you all the details, I'll just tell you that those 2 things were definitely surprising and kind of caught me off guard. The next thing, watch category. Now, okay, this one's a little tough just because, I feel like you can watch it on a girls' night out, but depending on who your girls are, they might be like, really? Like, this what we're watching? And it's okay for a date, but there are too many times within the film that, everything is kind of just a little flat. So there were funny moments, but they were just that, moments. Like, they lasted like a second, but not really enough to keep you just going the whole way through. So it was like it was good, but then they had times where it wasn't really as good as you would want it to be. So, honestly, what I feel like is, for watch category, this is probably like perfect for watching at home, and I don't know whether it was the fact that the theater that I was in was freezing cold or what, but I just really wanted a blanket and I wanted to snuggle up. So when it comes out, on Netflix or any streaming services, definitely watch it at home, because I feel like it's a good daytime movie also. So it's great for if you just kind of want to watch a movie in the middle of the day. Not really like the let's get dressed up at night and go hang with the girls type of thing, but like a, like a solo movie mission. You want to just hang out during the daytime. So that's that for the watch category. Predictable ending. I want to say the fact that the movie was trying to make fun of romantic comedies and that what's going to happen in a rom-com was like, I expected just a little bit more. Like, I expected for them to make it so funny that they were going to have twists and turns where you weren't really going to actually have the same type of endings as most romantic comedies. But it's pretty clear within the first, oh my gosh, probably like the first 10 minutes of the film that you kind of know who she needs to end up with and how things need to go for her. So I definitely say the ending was pretty predictable. I mean, there were a few moments in the end where you're like, oh, okay, that was, you know, I wasn't really expecting that, but nothing to the point to where it wasn't like you clearly know who her character is going to end up with. And on to the popcorn size. Well, okay, so I enjoyed the film, but it wasn't extra hype. It wasn't like the most riveting thing I've seen all year. But it was decent. It was good. I mean, I think the actors did a pretty good job based on what they had to work with. And like I said, it's still a good movie to see at home or during the day. So I'm going to give it a small. Only because there were times where I felt like I was a little tired. Might could take a nap, you know. So I feel like you get your small popcorn, you know, because you'll be into it at first. Eat your little popcorn. But then after a while, you might want to nap. Or if something comes up, if you have to go to the restroom, it's okay. You'll be free to go without worrying about missing something. So why let your popcorn get cold? Get a small popcorn and enjoy that film, but probably in the daytime. And that's it for my review on Isn't It Romantic? Be sure to go check out the film. And if you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so we can do this again.